Hey, what's up, guys? I am here doing my either second or third to last beer review. This one is MrSparty's. As you can see, let me see if I can. The lighting isn't the best, but this is actually shockingly clear, which is really saying something with the base malt, with the wheats and the oats. So, I think I read on the bottle it has agave. Agave nectar was added during fermentation, and then brown sugar for bottling, which is extremely unusual, and therefore I'm extremely intrigued. Alright, so it smells a lot like SJ's in the beginning, which it should. And then I'm really picking up the agave and the brown sugar. The brown sugar is just a hint of it, but primarily agave. So let's give this bad boy a taste. So I'm definitely getting hints of SJ's beer right off the top, and then I'm getting the sweetness from the agave, and not too much from the brown sugar, which is to be expected because normally whatever you use to bottle condition it's pretty much eaten up all the way by the yeast. So there really isn't anything left except CO2, which is what you want for carbonation. Let's see. As you guys can see, lacing's pretty good. If I don't cover it up with my hands, so you can actually see. See, lacing's pretty good. Carbonation's pretty good too. I think this would have been a better beer to have in the beginning. Ooh, a little bit of alcohol in that one. I think this would have been a better beer to have in the beginning. I think next time if we do this competition, we should probably do like what they did over in the UK and do like an order of the beers to drink in. And then I think we should all kind of collaborate and talk about which beers we should do in which order. And what my idea is, those who went to like the crazy extreme and did a bunch of crazy shit, theirs should probably be towards the end. And those who stayed closer to the control should be towards the beginning, and then the control the very first. So that being said, I would probably say, like, we could have started out with like SJ's, then did Buchek Brewing. I hope I got that right. I've been butchering that guy's name the entire time. I feel so bad. Buchek Brewing, then probably this one, then probably who would be the next one? Fire Brew, and then kind of worked our way out. It could have been debatable who wants to go where after that, but I feel this is a good beer. It's definitely very sweet. It's very, very sweet. So you have to be able to enjoy that. I've got little kids, so we always have sweet drinks and Kool-Aid and High C and all that crap around the house. So I'm used to like crazy sweet stuff. So I can drink this. I like this beer. I think it's good carbonation-wise. I think it's pretty close to what it needs to be. So I think that's an 8. The smell's pretty cool. I don't see anything wrong with this smell. There isn't a ton I would like to add to it. My only thing is, after smelling everybody else's, people doing stuff with oak and chili peppers and raspberries and hazelnut, it's just not up to what they have, so it's kind of not fair to give it a crazy high rating. So I think like a 7 is a pretty good rating on the smell. And then taste, you kind of have to be able to dig the sweetness. I was mowing the lawn not too long ago, so this would have been an awesome beer to have after I was done mowing the lawn. It's still not bad, even though it's been about 2 or 3 hours since I finished. But Yeah, I think the only thing I would change is maybe kick back a little bit on the agave. I mean, it's definitely putting an interesting taste to it. It's definitely got an interesting taste. I'm curious where you got it, because I have no idea where you would buy agave nectar. Not a clue. No idea whatsoever. So if you could let me know where you got it, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be intrigued to add into a couple of my beers, maybe even into my jalapeno beers. It's a good beer. It's definitely drinkable. I think the problem is that I drank it too late, and it's just coming up at the tail end of like a lot of great beers, and a lot of beers that are just crazy complex flavor-wise. So it's not like there's anything wrong with this that I would change or knock. It's just, it's hard to go up against like Clements and Everedy Brewing, Larmo, Wild Boys. That's the only knock on it, is that, compared to theirs, it isn't as amazing. That's really it. So, flat out right now, you guys are probably, I think the criteria and how people judge are going to be all over the place on this beer because of the sweetness. But my final rankings are for carbonation. I think it's perfectly where it needs to be. The smell, I think it's good. I like the agave. I don't know if I want more or less. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's just not as complex and crazy as some of the other guys. So to rate it really high just isn't, the other guy's stuff was just crazy. So and my stuff isn't even anywhere near as crazy as theirs. So I think this is probably going to be a normal score. But smell, I'd say 7. And then taste-wise, I give it an 8. I like it. But kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, people went crazy. They went balls to the wall crazy. And so it's just hard to grade a brown ale that has, or just, the base with a couple additions. It's just not, it's not on the same scale as them because they just went crazy. So it's like apples to oranges. They're just two different things. Both are good. Both are delicious. Both taste nice and edible lotions. Something to think about. My wife's going to kill me for that comment. But yeah, just two different things. But I think, Mr. Sparty, I think you did a great job. I'm going to enjoy this beer. Might do one or two more tonight just to end it and do it while, all these things are still fresh in my head. But that's pretty much it. So I've been rambling for 8 minutes now. So I'm going to peace out, watch some training camp footage, and drink some beer. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Take it easy.